What if I told you that the future of motorcycling is already here, and that several brands are on the verge of completely changing the game? This year, manufacturers have truly unleashed their full arsenal, introducing new models that promise to shift the market's direction. We're talking about radical designs, incredibly efficient engines, and technology that feels like it's straight out of tomorrow. From motorcycles that shatter power records to scooters redefining urban mobility, what we witnessed in Milan wasn't just a simple exhibition. It was a direct, unfiltered look into the future. So, please make sure your helmet is secure, consider subscribing, and join me as we dive into the 5 new releases set to revolutionize the two-wheeled world. Let's begin.
MACBOR ROCKSTER 710. Get ready because this bike is coming in strong to shake up the cruiser segment. Without a doubt, it's the most powerful and exciting play from the Spanish brand. It's a motorcycle that aims to compete with the best, masterfully blending the relaxed soul of a custom with the thumping heartbeat of a powerful engine, all wrapped in technology that seems pulled from the future. So sit back and get comfortable because we're about to explore every single detail, making you feel as if it's already sitting in your garage waiting for you. Now, let's start with the heart of this beast. Under that muscular exterior lies a 693 cubic centimeter inline twin-cylinder engine that's about 42.3 cubic inches. This power plant delivers a solid 73 horsepower and 67 newton-meters of torque, which is about 49.5 pound-feet. It's liquid-cooled and features a double overhead camshaft configuration, all engineered for maximum smoothness and elasticity right in the mid-range, which is exactly where you want it for a thrilling open-road experience. The final drive is a belt, which not only cuts down on maintenance, but also gives you a cleaner and much quieter ride. And if you love shifting gears without closing the throttle, you'll be happy to know it includes a quick shifter for seamless upshifts without ever touching the clutch. The bike's tubular steel chassis is designed to give you enviable stability on the straights without sacrificing any agility in the corners. Its wheelbase measures 1,565 millimeters, or about 61.6 inches, promising a firm and secure feel. And with a dry weight of 203 kilos, around 447 pounds, and a seat height of just 750 millimeters, or 29.5 inches, it remains surprisingly manageable and accessible even for riders with a shorter inseam. The cycle components are absolutely up to the task. Up front, you'll find a 37mm inverted Marzocchi fork that's about 1.46 inches, which is a solid guarantee of precision and great feedback. At the rear, a lateral monoshock handles the bumps with preload adjustment. For safety, it doesn't hold back. It features a double floating 300mm disc brake up front, roughly 11.8 inches, supported by dual-channel ABS and traction control, giving you the confidence to ride hard whether the road is dry or wet. And now let's talk about the equipment, because this is where the ROCKSTER 710 truly stands out. Just imagine a cruiser with a modern 5-inch circular TFT screen, full smartphone connectivity, and a screen mirroring function so you can see your navigation or control your music without ever getting distracted. But honestly, that's just the starting point. It also comes with heated grips and heated seat, keyless start, a tire pressure monitoring system, and even an integrated front-facing camera, a detail that's incredibly rare in this class of motorcycle. Of course, all the lighting is full LED, giving it a sharp modern look and impeccable visibility for your nighttime rides. Its design is a perfect fusion of the classic elegance you expect from a cruiser, blended with modern, muscular touches. This gives it a commanding presence on the road, but it never loses its sense of style. The ergonomics have been carefully considered. The riding position is relaxed and it feels very natural, making it ideal for spending hours in the saddle without any back pain. And with a 14.8-liter fuel tank, that's about 3.9 US gallons, you get more than enough range for those wonderful weekend escapes we all dream about. Now, what about the price? Well, since it's scheduled to hit the market in the second quarter of 2026, the brand hasn't revealed the final cost just yet. What we do know is that given its impressive list of features and its market positioning, it promises to be highly competitive against its direct rivals. As for real-world user experiences, there's no information available yet, simply because it's a completely new model. This has its pros and cons. On one hand, you're getting a total novelty packed with the latest tech. On the other, its long-term reliability is still an unknown, but that's perfectly normal for any brand new launch. So, who is the ROCKSTER 710 really for? It's designed for motorcyclists who are searching for character, comfort, and modern technology on their long-distance journeys, where this bike can truly show off its potential. It's a perfect match for riders who love the cruiser aesthetic, but also want to feel a hint of sportiness and have the latest electronic aids at their fingertips. Furthermore, thanks to its low seat height and accessible handling, it's also a great choice for shorter riders or for experienced riders who want a modern custom that's packed with features and is easy to live with. It might not be the most comfortable bike for a daily commute in heavy stop-and-go city traffic, but if your passion is for open roads, beautiful landscapes, and that pure feeling of freedom.
ZONTES 703T. Now, imagine taking the adventurous spirit of its sister bike, the 703F, and completely refining it for pure asphalt performance. The result is this: a motorcycle that promises intense emotions, a truly captivating design, and a level of equipment that, honestly, will absolutely leave you speechless. The heart of the ZONTES 703T is a 699 cubic centimeter triple-cylinder engine, or about 42.7 cubic inches. This is a jewel developed entirely in-house by ZONTES. It puts out 95 horsepower and 74 newton-meters of torque, which is about 54.6 pound-feet. These figures guarantee an energetic and seriously fun response in any situation. The best part is how it delivers that power. It's smooth, elastic, and accompanied by a deep, addictive exhaust note that will make anyone who loves the sound of an engine fall in love with. While ZONTES hasn't officially confirmed the top speed yet, with performance like this, it's easy to imagine it has more than enough power for high-speed highway travel or devouring miles of open road. And speaking of long trips, its large 22-liter fuel tank, that's approximately 5.8 US gallons, is a fantastic ally, letting you ride much further between fuel stops. But how does this beast handle when the road starts to twist? This is where the 703T truly shines. ZONTES has constructed the chassis, the subframe, and the swing arm entirely from aluminum, resulting in a structure that's both incredibly light and remarkably rigid. This translates directly into stunning agility. But wait, there's more. The fully adjustable Marzocchi suspension lets you fine-tune the bike's setup to match your personal riding style or the specific road you're tackling. The braking system, supplied by Nissan, features radial 4-piston calipers up front, delivering powerful, progressive, and confidence-inspiring braking feel. A key difference from the trail version lies in the wheels. The 703T uses 17-inch cast wheels instead of spoke ones, which sharpens precision and gives it a more sporty, aggressive character on the pavement. And when the conversation turns to technology, that's where the 703T competes in an entirely different league. It integrates an inertial measurement unit, or IMU, which enables lean-sensitive traction control and ABS, a feature usually reserved for more expensive, high-category bikes. On top of that, you get an electronic throttle, multiple riding modes, cruise control, and a bidirectional quick shifter, all fitted as standard equipment. At the handlebar, you'll find a full-colored TFT screen with smartphone connectivity from mirroring, and it even includes integrated front and rear cameras that function as dash cams. The list of features is rounded out with heated grips, a keyless ignition system, and USB charging ports, ensuring every journey is comfortable, connected, and ready for anything. In terms of design and comfort, the 703T aims for that perfect sweet spot between the agile feel of a sport bike and the relaxed comfort of a tourer. Its styling retains some of the adventurous attitude of the 703F, but with a clear focus on road performance. The riding position is intended to be more relaxed than a typical naked bike, with a slight forward lean and moderately set back foot pegs, making it perfect for covering long distances without fatigue. The official seat height hasn't been released yet, but if we use the 703F's 845mm seat height, about 33.3 inches as a reference, it's very likely to be accessible for a wide range of rider heights. And now for the million-dollar question. What will it cost? ZONTES hasn't announced the official price for the 703T in either Europe or the United States.
However, the brand has always had a philosophy of delivering spectacular value for money. Looking at its sister model, the 703F, which is priced around €7,999 in Europe, we can expect a similar approach, a high-end motorcycle with a very competitive price tag. It's scheduled to arrive in the European market in the summer of 2026, so there's a bit of a wait, but all signs suggest it will be worth it. Those familiar with the ZONTES brand often confirm this. They offer luxury-level equipment without forcing you to pay for expensive extras, which is quite uncommon in this segment. That said, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. For instance, the maintenance intervals can be a bit shorter compared to some Japanese competitors, which might increase long-term running costs if you ride a very high number of miles each year. Also, the resale value has historically been a bit lower than that of established Japanese or European brands. Regarding potential issues, as a completely new model, there's no long-term data yet. So the best approach is to wait until it arrives at dealerships and accumulates real-world mileage so we can truly understand its long-term reliability. So who is the 703T really for? It's the perfect bike for the passionate traveler who prioritizes technology, comfort, and emotional engagement. It's a machine that can effortlessly devour highways with premium comfort, yet transform into an agile and thrilling sport bike the moment you find a twisting back road. It's ideal for the rider who wants every possible feature included as standard without needing to spend a small fortune. It's also for the rider who primarily rides on pavement, but still wants a motorcycle with an imposing and commanding presence. Due to its power and weight, it probably isn't the most recommended bike for an absolute beginner, but for a rider with some experience under their belt looking to step up to a full-featured Grand Tour with loads of character, cutting-edge tech, and a soul of its own, it's a fantastic option.
TVS RTX 300. If you're on a hunt for a trail bike with a level of equipment that can easily rival European models, all at a price that seems unreal, then you need to see what TVS has created with the Apache RTX 300. Let me warn you, what we're about to cover will give you an incredible urge to just drop everything and hit the road. Picture this, a 299 cubic centimeter single-cylinder engine. That's about 18.2 cubic inches. With 36 horsepower and 28 newton-meters of torque, around 20.7 pound-feet, it pushes you forward with a surprising burst of energy. This engine isn't just powerful, it's also smart. It comes standard with an anti-hop clutch and even a quick shifter, allowing you to change gears without the clutch for a perfectly natural connection to the asphalt or even a dirt trail. And speaking of connection, with its 4 dedicated riding modes, Tour, Urban, Rain, and Rally, the bike adapts to your mood and the road ahead, while the traction control and switchable dual-channel ABS work in the background to keep you safe in all conditions. But any great adventure needs a solid foundation, and the RTX 300 doesn't cut corners here. Its steel trellis frame and aluminum swing arm form the perfect skeleton for a demanding pace. The suspension consists of a 41mm inverted fork up front, that's about 1.61 inches, and a monoshock in the rear, both offering a generous 180mm or 7.1 inches of travel. This ensures that bumps and rough patches in the road become mere minor anecdotes. With its 19-inch front and 17-inch rear alloy wheels and a front disc brake with a radial caliper, you have complete control to dodge obstacles and stop with precision exactly when you need to. Now, get ready for the tech that makes you feel like you're in the future. The 5-inch full-color TFT screen doesn't just display information, it connects to your smartphone via Bluetooth. Thanks to the Smart Connect system, you can mirror Google Maps for integrated turn-by-turn navigation, control your GoPro camera, or check a wealth of data about your ride. It's like having a digital co-pilot organizing everything for you. Add standard cruise control to that, and you have the perfect feature for relaxing your throttle hand on long, straight highway sections. In terms of its look and feel, you get a bike with a tough, adventure-ready aesthetic that seems like it should have a bigger engine. The riding position is comfortably upright, perfect for long hours in the saddle without any back strain. The seat height is 835 millimeters, or about 32.9 inches, which is quite accessible, though shorter riders might want to try it for themselves first. With a 12.5-liter fuel tank, about 3.3 US gallons,
and the option to fit GV panniers, this bike seems to look you right in the eye and ask, so where are we heading? This brings us to the big question, what's the price? In its home market of India, it launched at a very aggressive price of around 199,000 rupees, which translates to roughly 2,000 to 2,500 euros. However, it is very important to note that there is no confirmed official pricing for Europe or the United States yet, as its launch in these markets is still pending confirmation for early 2026. As for user reviews, being such a new model, feedback from actual owners is still limited. From the discussions you can find online, people are most impressed by its incredible level of standard equipment compared to rival bikes at such a competitive price point. Some enthusiasts on forums also note that it shares its engine with other models like the TVS RTR 310 and even the BMW G310 GS, which is a known and reliable power plant. A couple of points to consider until more people have ridden it are its 180 kilogram weight, about 397 pounds, which isn't the lightest in its class, and the natural hesitation some riders might have with an Indian brand in markets traditionally dominated by Japanese and European manufacturers. So, who is the TVS RTX 300 for them? It's the perfect all-in-one companion for a rider with an A2 license. It's that one bike that can do it all, handle the daily city commute, provide thrilling escapes on winding weekend roads, and even occasionally let you get lost on a gentle dirt path. It's ideal for new adventurers who want a machine packed with electronic aids to build their confidence, and for any enthusiast like you who values great technology and solid performance over the badge on the tank.
BMW F450 GS. Now, imagine a GS that captures all the essence and advanced technology of its larger siblings, but packaged in a bike that's significantly lighter, more agile, and above all, much more accessible. It feels as if they've captured the very soul of the R1300 GS and placed it into a body that's more manageable, more fun, and an absolute joy to ride every single day. Its mission is clear: to be your trusted companion for daily adventures even when the paved road turns to gravel and comes to an end. At the core of this spirited machine is a brand new engine, a 420 cubic centimeter inline twin cylinder, about 25.6 cubic inches. It not only meets A2 license restrictions, but does so with a truly engaging personality. It produces 48 horsepower and, more importantly, 43 newton meters of torque, that's about 31.7 pound-feet, available right from the low end of the rev range. This translates to an immediate and punchy response whether you're navigating city streets or carving through mountain passes. There's a fascinating piece of engineering here. The crankshaft has a 135-degree offset and works with a counter-rotating balancer shaft. This combination results in incredibly smooth operation, minimizing vibrations to almost nothing and giving the engine a unique sound and character. But the star of the show is arguably the Easy Ride clutch. This is a centrifugal clutch that makes it nearly impossible to stall the bike. You can start off, change gears, and maneuver at low speeds without ever needing to pull the clutch lever, making heavy traffic and tricky terrain so much easier to handle. And if you prefer a sportier ride, the optional Shift Assistant Pro lets you change gears up and down without the clutch and without backing off the throttle. With a claimed average fuel consumption of just 3.8 liters per 100 kilometers, which is about 62 miles per gallon, and a 14-liter tank, around 3.7 US gallons, you can expect a riding range that easily surpasses 350 kilometers or 217 miles. That's perfect for exploring without constantly looking for the next gas station. BMW developed a completely new chassis for this F450 GS, a lightweight and rigid tubular steel frame. With a ready-to-ride weight of just 178 kilograms, about 399 pounds, it's one of the lightest bikes in its category. You feel this lightness instantly from your first turn. The bike is agile, playful, and wonderfully easy to control. Suspension duties are handled by Kayaba. You get a 43mm inverted fork up front, about 1.7 inches, and a rear shock with a progressive linkage system.
If you opt for the sport or trophy versions, the suspension becomes fully adjustable and is tuned with a more sporty, rally-rated focus for superior control on challenging terrain. When it's time to slow down, confidence comes from the Brembo braking system. A large 310mm, about 12.2-inch front disc is gripped by a radial 4-piston caliper, and it's all backed by BMW's sophisticated ABS Pro, which adjusts braking force based on the bike's lean angle for maximum safety even when braking mid-corner. Swinging a leg over this GS is like stepping into a world of advanced technology. You're greeted with a crisp 6.5-inch TFT display that's perfectly legible and connects seamlessly to your smartphone, allowing you to manage calls, music, and navigation right from the handlebars. The electronic suite is everything you'd expect from BMW. It comes standard with rain, road, and enduro riding modes, which alter the engine's power delivery, traction control, and ABS settings to suit the conditions. Starting from the exclusive trim level, an Enduro Pro mode is added, which deactivates the rear ABS, allowing you to lock the rear wheel for sharper turns on loose surfaces. And yes, it includes those small but significant details that make a big difference. Heated grips are standard, and there's a USB-C power port on the dash to keep all your devices charged. One look leaves no doubt. This is a true GS. The LED headlight with its signature X design motif, inherited directly from the flagship R1300 GS, and its tall adventure-ready stance make its family identity crystal clear. The ergonomics are designed for versatility. The standard seat height is 845mm, about 33.3 inches, but because the bike is quite narrow, it feels lower and more manageable than the number suggests. BMW also offers a low seat option at 830mm, 32.7 inches, and a taller rally seat at 865mm, 34.1 inches for taller riders. The riding position is naturally upright with a wide handlebar that provides comfort on the road and control when you're standing on the foot pegs on a rough trail. The fuel tank is positioned low, which lowers the center of gravity and contributes significantly to the bike's feeling of agility and easy control from the very first moment you ride it. In Europe, pricing for the 2026 BMW F450 GS will start from €7,390 for the base model in Cosmic Black and can exceed €8,200 for the fully equipped GS Trophy version, which includes features like the Easy Ride clutch. For the US market, official pricing has not been announced, but we expect it to arrive in late 2027 as a 2027 model. So, who is this motorcycle for? The F450 GS is an incredibly versatile companion. It's perfect for riders with an A2 license because it delivers exactly the 48 horsepower limit. But it's also a brilliant choice for experienced riders seeking a lighter, nimbler, and more playful alternative to the larger GS models without having to sacrifice advanced technology or that classic BMW adventurous spirit. It's just as capable for slicing through daily city traffic thanks to its manageable size and the brilliant EasyRC system as it is for long weekend trips where its comfort, long range, and sophisticated electronics truly shine.
Royal Enfield Himalayan 750. This isn't just another step forward for the Himalayan. This is a full-blown revolution within the family. Are you ready to see the most powerful motorcycle Royal Enfield has ever created? Imagine a Himalayan with twice the character, twice the thrust, and a more determined attitude than ever before. Beating under its fuel tank is a completely new 750 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine. That's about 45.8 cubic inches. While Royal Enfield is still keeping the official numbers under wraps, industry experts estimate an output around 55 horsepower and approximately 65 newton-meters of torque, or about 48 pound-feet. In simple terms, you're finally getting the power that fans have been asking for, enough to comfortably cruise on the highway, climb steep mountain passes, and keep up with traffic without feeling like the bike is straining. This new power plant is based on the proven 650cc twin, but has been taken to a whole new level. It's paired with a 6-speed gearbox and features liquid cooling to ensure consistent performance even during the most demanding adventures. Of course, a true adventure bike is nothing without a capable chassis, and this is where the Himalayan 750 makes a monumental leap. It features an all-new frame, specifically designed to handle the extra power and provide impeccable stability. The suspension also takes a major step up. An adjustable inverted fork up front, a feature typically found on more premium machines, promises outstanding control and feedback on both pavement and dirt. For stopping power, Royal Enfield hasn't held back. It's equipped with dual front disc brakes from Bribery, which is Royal Enfield's performance division in collaboration with Brembo, ensuring strong and reliable braking performance. And for riders who love to mix up their routes, it comes with tubeless spoked wheels, a 19-inch at the front and a 17-inch at the rear, the ideal combination for transitioning smoothly from tarmac to trail. But that's not all. The Himalayan 750 has been modernized from the inside out. It now features a modern digital color TFT instrument cluster that doesn't just show the basics, but also integrates Bluetooth connectivity and navigation. The most exciting rumor is that it will feature a ride-by-wire electronic throttle system. This would open the door to multiple riding modes, likely eco, road, and off-road, and traction control, allowing you to tailor the bike's personality to the terrain you're facing. Visually, it's unmistakably a Himalayan, but with a more mature, more muscular demeanor. It retains that classic, rugged, go-anywhere DNA, but now with a more integrated fairing, a higher-mounted exhaust for better ground clearance off-road, and overall more solid and premium design aesthetic. The riding position stays true to the brand's touring heritage. It's comfortable, upright, and designed for covering vast distances without punishing your body. While the exact seat height hasn't been confirmed, it's expected to remain accessible, sticking to Royal Enfield's core philosophy of creating bikes that make riders feel confident and secure from the very beginning. And now, the question everyone is asking: how much will it cost? For now, we have to be patient. Official prices for Europe and the United States haven't been released. What was shown at EICMA 2025 was a prototype, and the production model is expected to arrive sometime in late 2026 or even 2027. Despite the wait, industry analysts are speculating a price in the range of $7,000 to $7,500 US, which would position it as a very compelling option in the adventure segment. What do current Himalayan owners have to say? Riders of the previous models consistently praise their comfort on long journeys, their versatility for both city and off-road use, and their simple, reliable mechanics that are easy to maintain. Many describe them as bikes with a soul, faithful companions that encourage you to enjoy the journey itself, not just the destination. Of course, the previous generations had one notable weakness: a lack of power for comfortable highway riding. And that is precisely the issue this new 750 model is designed to solve. As for potential problems, they're unknown at this stage, but Royal Enfield's well-earned reputation for building robust and durable machines is a very positive sign. So who is this new Himalayan 750 for? It's for the traveler who seeks genuine adventure, who finds joy equally on smooth asphalt and dusty forgotten trails. It's for the rider who values the experience of the journey over simply arriving as quickly as possible. It's an ideal choice if you already have some riding experience and are looking for a machine full of character that's easy to handle and doesn't require a huge financial investment. And thanks to its well-balanced nature, potential electronic aids, and predictable manners, it could also serve as a fantastic first adventure bike for those just entering the world of exploration. In short, the new Himalayan 750 isn't just aiming to be the most powerful in its lineage, it's positioning itself to be one of the most exciting and surprising players in the entire adventure bike world in the years to come.
After this incredible tour of the motorcycles that will define the future, there's one that really stuck with me. A bike that doesn't try to win you over with sheer numbers, but with pure, unfiltered sensation. That bike is the BMW F450 GS. It's not the largest model here, and it's certainly not the most powerful. But it possesses a certain magic that few motorcycles ever achieve. That undeniable spark that makes you just want to start the engine and ride, with no particular destination in mind, simply for the joy of the ride itself. It's light, it feels approachable, and it carries that untamed, free spirit that defines the true essence of a GS. It doesn't ask you to be an expert rider. It only requires that you have a desire for adventure. It seems to look right at you and say, "Let's go. The road is waiting for us." Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these fantastic machines would you choose? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's continue to grow this amazing motorcycle community together. Good roads and great rides to all of you.